Guarantee you're going to get your money's worth. Worth every penny. The headliner tonight, all the way from Boone, Iowa. Please welcome our first comedian, Tom Michelson.
Yeah!
Got an hour and a half. Got an hour and a half.
Do wacky do! How the hell are we doing, fellow Cyclones? Woo! Fucking excited! 2 years in a row! We kicked the Hawks' ass, and I'm pretty fucking excited, right?
Heck yeah.
Fuck yeah, right? Last show I did was Monday, right? I opened for this band in fucking Iowa City. Boy, they weren't happy. Boy, they weren't as happy as fucking we are. Fucking 2 years in a row, man. Man, like, they get to lose to the Huskers. I'm like, who are you, the Cyclones through most of our history? All right. Let's address the hat real quick. No, it's not a Confederate hat. My family fought for the Union. My great-grandfather, General Weaver, went on to be a congressman of Iowa, got 22 electoral votes in 1892. In 1861, he raised a battalion full of Kansas redlegs and abolitionists, went down to Missouri, and started killing a bunch of Missourians. And then he found out there was a war going on. That was like a twofer. But yeah, fucking, this is actually not my saddest 9/11, right? Probably the saddest one was like the first one, right? That was the one 20 years ago, right? 24 years ago, right? To this day, right? I remember when George W. Bush tried to make it Freedom Day. 24 years later, I don't think that's fucking catching on, right? But it's a day we never forget. Except if you're a freshman college student and you weren't born you were born after 9/11, then you have no idea why the fuck your parents are fucked up, right? It's like, we was attacked. Funny thing about your parents, they didn't fucking fight. They sent the weirdo like me, right? They sent the broke kid. I'm not actually from Boone, right? I'm from a little town called Jefferson. Anybody know where the fuck that's at? Yeah, it's that shitty small town next to that other shitty small town, right? I talked to somebody else, and like, oh, you're from Jefferson. Big city boy. You got 2 cases, right? That's how you elevate, right? If you're a really shitty small town, you got 5 churches and 3 houses, right? And then you elevate to gas station, and then if you're a real big town of like 3,000 or some shit, you get a good Casey's, and then you get a skank Casey's. Right? And that's where you go to pick up not just your beer, but also your meth, right? It's the one that doesn't have the fucking pizza place in it. Like I said. But I'm a veteran, you know? I did 5 years active duty, 11 aerosol missions, ran for president of these United States. Tom Michelson, 2024, America needs me, and I still need a job, right? Election didn't turn out so well, right? I lost by 70 million or so votes. But it was so fun, right? I decided to enter my hat into the ring for governor. So Tom Michelson, 2026, Iowa needs me, and I still need a fucking job, right? I'll pick this opponent to make fun of my opponents. Randy Feastra. He's just a big fucking dork. Does anybody know anything about Randy Feastra? I feel dirty just talking about it, right? He beat Steve King on being slightly less racist in Western Iowa, right? Makes me feel all good, right? And I got Rob Sand with his dirty ass truck and the single most punchable face as like the state monitor. I don't know, like he's like the state hall monitor or some shit like that, right? He's like, hey, you better not beat me up or I'll call my mom, right? Now, I only have 2 DUIs on my record, which makes me half as qualified to run this state as Kim. But I feel like I bring a lot of new, fresh ideas, you know, like leasing out the governor's mansion, right? Or, you know, legalizing pot as opposed to just loading up in Missouri and smoking it all the time here, you know? That's what I do. But, fucking, thank you ladies for sticking it through. Thanks DannyOCanny for keeping this mic alive. Certainly, like 9/11 might be an auspicious day to start it, but you know, it's the words of Michael Stipe that keep me going. You know, you ever hear the great poet Michael Stipe? When the day is long and the night is yours alone, and you feel you've had enough in this life, hold on. Don't let yourself go, 'cause everybody cries and everybody hurts sometimes. Happy 9/11, happy Freedom Day, everybody. Thank you, ladies, for coming out. Thanks, Danny, for doing this. I love you all. Thank you all. Bye.